tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.
I'm always singing back here. Oh my gosh, we've got a great day today. Are you excited?
Sure, let's get on with it.
Okay, we have a really great author today. I'm super excited to introduce you to him. His name is Steve Kidd. He is a powerhouse of an inspiration, a pioneer in storytelling. You know, I love a good storyteller. And he's an international best-selling author of over 20 transformative books, but I think that number's outdated. I think he has over 35 is what he told me. So as the charismatic host of Thriving Entrepreneurs, Steve provides a platform that elevates the voices of visionaries worldwide. And with more than 3 decades of coaching experience, Steve has empowered over 4,000 clients, including industry leaders and Olympians, to achieve their dream of becoming best-selling authors. So he's far more than a coach. He's a catalyst for profound personal growth and empowerment. Steve's expertise goes beyond the publishing world. He helps individuals uncover their unique message, aligning their journey with their transformative principles of the Zaraz lifestyle. I'm excited to hear about that. Guided by a heart-centered mission, Steve is dedicated to shaping not just authors, but leaders and change makers. As a trusted authority in transformation, Steve doesn't just help you create a bestseller, he inspires you to harness the power of storytelling to make an enduring impact. Ready to share your message with the world? Let Steve Kidd, the transformational catalyst, guide you to amplify your voice and leave a legacy of change. And he's going to join us here on Amazon. Let's give him a big, giant Amazon welcome, Steve Kidd. Hello.
Hey, I'm so glad to be here. Thanks for that great introduction.
Wow. Well, I have so many questions. Have you read the book, The Neuroscience of Storytelling?
I haven't read that one.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, if you love storytelling, you'll love it. I think the art of storytelling is really fascinating. And it's actually, just before we get started, it's actually one of the most powerful ways to sell is through storytelling. If you can tell a good story, what happens to our brain during that and the neuroscience of that is that storytelling helped keep us alive. Storytelling helped keep us alive. And so when we start to hear a story, because our ancestors would tell stories about a saber-toothed tiger, and then that might save us the next time we ran into one. So then when somebody tells a story, we go, and all of our walls come down and we don't feel like we're being sold.
Makes total sense. Absolutely.
So how did you get started on your journey?
Well, it's a very long journey. At 58, I actually started selling when I was 5 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's been a little while that I've been doing this. My parents had bought cards and napkins for my brothers to sell. And they very quickly decided that they did not want to be in sales. And they both got jobs mowing lawns. And being the young budding entrepreneur that I was even then, I was like, can I go sell them? And my mom packed me up a bag, and I'm sure they were expecting, I'd be back in like 5 minutes or whatever. But I actually came back with an empty bag and a pocket full of money, and I've been basically in sales for my whole life since.
Wow. What was it that excited you about doing the sales way back then as a 5-year-old?
Mostly it had to do, my brothers are 5.5 and 7 years older than me. Especially those early ages, I never really understood that age difference. I always had that, whatever they can do, I should be able to do too.
Cool.
And so, I just did that. And then of course I had immediate success. Now I could tell you now at 58, there's that power of cuteness that is not teachable. We could write a lot of books about it, but either you are the 5-year-old with the Girl Scout cookies, then you've got both 5-year-olds and Girl Scout cookies, and then you're really in trouble. But so I didn't know back then that was part of the secret of it, but I've done it for so many years since that I have learned a couple of things in the sales and marketing realm since then.
Oh, cool.
I love that. I actually have a similar story. I had a really powerful anchor as a kid. My dad dressed me up in my Campfire Girls outfit, and to go sell Girl Scout cookies. I was about 8 years old, and I really wanted to win I wanted my dad wanted me to pay for my entire camp that summer, and I had to sell 24 cases.
Mm.
He dressed me up in that little outfit, and he took me to every used car salesman lot in the area. Yeah. And made me walk up to him and go, "Want to buy some cookies?" We sold all 24 cases in one day.
Now, when my daughters were in brownies, I think I probably bought 24 cases of cookies myself,
Yeah.
but I don't know that they sold them.
My dad was not about to do that.
Do you have a favorite Girl Scout cookie flavor?
I love the peanut butter and chocolate ones. I'm trying to think what they're even called. I've been on a diet, a lot lately, so I try to stay away from the evil Girl Scout cookies, but I do really love those peanut butter and chocolate ones.
Maybe they'll start selling healthier options. I have to
Yeah.
I have to tell them no, and I hate it because I really want to support them as I'm coming through the grocery stores. And the Samoas are my favorite one. The coconut creamy. Oh my God, they're so good. But I haven't had one in years because we too are on a diet. So
yeah. Well, I was just going to say, all the best with your health change. I know that I've dropped like 38 pounds or something over the last few months now. And so for those that remember the show before Christmas, this shirt was sticky. I was putting it on today, and I'm like, I might have to get a smaller shirt. So yeah, all the best with your journey there. That's awesome. Now, what was the catalyst for the very first book? I know you've done a lot of books, yet most of the authors we've spoken to, there was some kind of little moment, a catalyst that at some point in their past they've gone, I'm going to write a book. Do you recall your moment?
Oh, I do. And I didn't actually intend to write a book. I was writing the irresistible free offer for a web page of my own that I was creating. And the expectation was for it to be, a page or two or maybe 5 at the most. 110 pages later, I realized that it was probably a little long for a free giveaway. And then I went to my mentor, Dr. Joy, and asked him if he'd give me some, help. He had written 40 plus books at that point in his life. Could you give me some help and stuff? And he wrote the foreword for it. And we actually turned it into a book. And then later on, I discovered a little more about just how long it was and how arduous it was. And I actually relaunched it as a 10-book series because it's 10. It's 10 things, but really each one of them needs to be addressed individually.
And what was that first book called?
It's called 10 Things You Must Have to Succeed in Life and Business.
Love it. Love it. And you've got the book that we have right now. Is this your latest book or just is this
One on the Journey?
Is this One on the Journey?
This is number 20 out of 35. The 35th one came out on my birthday, January 1st of this year.
Wow.
But I'm trying to think exactly when I did bring this one out. I could look over here on this screen and look on Amazon and it would tell us, but it was really special to me. I made it on purpose be the 20th book. And then I dropped, I think we put out 10 books over Thanksgiving of my own that have just been sitting done that I haven't spent time focused on my own books. So I put all of them out over the Christmas holiday. And then I was in 2 other books along with other people over that season as well.
Cool. So this one is called Only the Beginning, The Secret to Unlocking True Ongoing Wealth. What's the main principle behind this one?
And I've worked with a lot of authors, and everybody back 17 years ago when I started doing it, the concept of becoming a best-selling author was like this mysterious thing, and nobody was doing it. And I created the system that probably a lot of people are still using. In fact, probably most people that make people bestsellers are using some germ of my system. But these days, it seems like everywhere you go or every time you're on Facebook, you see a thing that talks about it being about, the book being a bestseller. And I wanted to demystify it because I ended up in a lot of conversations with people who were talking about great, I'm a bestseller. Now what do I do with it? And so I
Yeah.
really go in deep from a marketer standpoint. I've been a marketing company for 38 years now, and I really go in with them and talk about this is what it means to be a bestseller. This is how you do it, and this is what you're really, supposed to be or should be using it for and building upon it.
Very cool. Very cool. And do you publish them yourselves? Are you like a publisher or just a coach I don't
I
mean just a coach, but are you a coach to?
I mean, technically, I myself and everybody that I work with, I have them create their own Amazon accounts so that they own 100% of the book and can do anything that they want to with it. And then I come in as a service to help them with the search engine optimization for the search engine that is Amazon. And then we have a whole staff of people that can do editing and covers and grammar and book developing and all that kind of stuff as well.
Very, very cool. Jamie and I worked for years. We toured all over the world with a guy by the name of Jerry Robert.
I know Jerry.
You know
Yeah.
Jerry. Yeah, he owned
Yeah.
Black Card Books, but it's no more. It was Publish a Book and Grow Rich was the seminars that we would do, and so we would fly all everywhere, and we were book publishing consultants at that time. So we learned a lot about specifically around entrepreneurial book publishing. We learned a lot around it. But yeah, very cool. Very cool.
It is a valuable asset that can be used in multiple ways, more than just having a book. And the bestseller part, I mean, a lot of people go, bestseller, and then there's the New York Times bestseller, and then there's this bestseller and that bestseller. There's, as I'm sure you're aware, and you can coach people through the different avenues and what that actually reflects and look like. I'm curious as what's one of the major, because you work with hundreds and thousands of people, what's one of the common mindset or one of the common limitations people place on themselves when it comes to achieving a life of greatness or their own goal or success?
Oh, that's such a great question because all of us, and it doesn't matter whether you have no books or you put out 35, all of us doubt ourselves. We're the first person. Very rarely, now there are some people that have some very negative people that are surrounding them, and I don't want to diminish that situation that a person's in, but most of the time, it's our own head that is the
Right.
one that's coming up with all of the reasons why it's not going to be, and you bring out your book or you do your next signature talk or you create your next program or whatever that is. And you immediately go into, well, what if this doesn't work? How come people don't? And it's really a matter of understanding how wonderfully uniquely significant each one of us is. I think a lot of times we often feel like accidents. And the truth of the matter is that everybody has a reason and a purpose. It's so cool because you can, I'm sure you guys have seen this when you're dealing with authors. You can deal with an author who maybe even has said to you privately, well, everybody's done a book like that. And yet their book will resonate with somebody saying literally the same things that didn't resonate with that same person from somebody else saying it just by you being you.
Yeah, that's a great thing. You being you. And so many of the people we work with as well, just like you mentioned, are holding themselves back from what's possible for themselves with that own thought that they're creating and saying to themselves in repetition for decades, depending on how old they are. And I like the fact there's like you are unique. You are something special. Something I learned just recently, because talking about the process of creation and the ovum and the sperm, I thought it was like the first guy, which is shown in cartoons, on it. The first one who gets there wins. It's like, no, there's a cluster that forms, and then there's this selective process that happens through frequency for the chosen one to get in, and then create the physical entity, and then that grows up, and then our nutritionist friend was talking, there's like millions and billions and trillions of cells in the body. I can't remember. His math goes whoosh, super big, super quick. But the requirements for there's like a billion cells. And then the requirements for one little cell to be a happy cell. And then the exponential elements of all of this coming together that's just happening with automation within your own support to it. If for each one of those actions, if each one of those actions took a second and you spread them out, it's like 100,000 years or something just for everything to take place in a cell. And that's happening every single moment. So we are indeed a unique and fantastic creation that has something special to offer. And being an author is one way to share that and help other people to do like you've done. So how many books do you have in the bestseller range?
So I've worked with now, and Amy was talking about some of the numbers that she was reading in my bio are a little outdated. I've worked with more than 4,500 authors. We have a 100% success rate making books bestsellers. In fact, my guarantee is I'll make you a bestseller. Now we're talking on Amazon. I'll make your book a bestseller. I'll give you your money back. We spend all day and night on Amazon. We helped about 100 different people become best-selling authors over the holiday, previous holiday.
So what's one of the highlights in your life that's happened over this journey? You said you're 58 now. What's one of the highlights you've achieved in the past that really got you excited about the journey you're on?
Oh gosh, I've had so many amazing opportunities. I was speaking on stage, and this was a lot of years ago. This was summer of 1985. So I remember I was speaking on stage, and I got called out to share with a group of about 10,000 teens at a thing called the Rotterdam Finale. We won't go into the whole rest of that whole tour, but the concept even back then of talking to that large of a group of people has been something that's stuck with me my whole life. And then just throughout the course of all of it, now I get the privilege every day of working with people you've never heard of, and amazing, I've worked with Olympic athletes, multi-billionaires, stay-at-home moms. Every single one of them just has such a unique thing that they can bring to the world.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a bunch of unique things there's so many crazy little different personalities out there. I'm sure you've got some stories about some of the weirdest authors you've worked with.
Yes, to the extreme. There's been a few of them. I remember doing an interview, because I interview all of them on my radio show. And I remember doing one of them. I found myself in a place where, and I hate to almost mention it because I don't want to diminish the lady at all, but where really what she was talking about in the book, I don't believe in at all. But the book was really fun to read. And so that was the direction I ended up taking the interview. It's like, it doesn't really matter whether you believe this particular thing this person's talking about. This is a really great story. It's fun to read, just purely from that standpoint. But yeah, that one was definitely, I've done some that are a few that are really way out there, at least from where I sit. They probably think I'm really way out there too. So that's fair, but that was probably the most extreme of it. Yeah.
I love that we can get different perspectives. And I loved it when we weren't banning books, because I think that all of them should be, everybody's perspective should be honored, even if we don't believe in it. Right. So I think that's fantastic. So why are there so many like bestseller and like book offers these days, but like very few plans for like what to do with it?
Because most people are taking a program. Well, there's two separate groups of people. Group one is somebody who's taking a program like what I created way back 17 years ago, and they're selling it to people. And I love Abraham Lincoln's quote, there's never anything that somebody can create that somebody can't find a way to do it cheaper. The question is quality. And so they're using a system, but they don't understand the system. They're selling something because people are buying it, but it's neither their passion nor the core of who they are, and they don't know the why. And so that's one group of people. The second group of people is authors. When your book becomes a bestseller, I can almost guarantee you one or many people are going to come to you and say, hey, could you help me make my book a bestseller? Now, what I wish people would do is say, well, the way I made my book a bestseller is I worked with Steve, and he has a great process, and refer them to me, because I'd be glad to give them a referral fee. Most of them see that as easy money, and they create their own system and their own program, and they do that for a little while. And as I even talk about in my book, book one actually is called Passion, from that original series, and I talk about the fact that it's our passion that is what's going to, give us longevity in it. And when we're chasing a trend like that, like people who are willing to pay us money to make them bestsellers, after a while it becomes work and it's just no fun. And then you move on to the next thing. So it really is creating a lot of people who don't have that foundation in sales and marketing. They don't understand what a book's for, and therefore they don't have a plan. They just think, I'm going to throw my book out there, and because the Facebook ad said I'm going to sell millions of copies of my book, they believe it. And then when their book doesn't sell millions of copies of their book, then they're very despondent over it.
Yeah.
Well, there's everybody listening, everybody online, everyone out there watching, the book right now, Only the Beginning, The Secret to Unlocking True Ongoing Wealth. It's right, and it's discounted right now to just $2.99 on the Kindle. And so you can grab a Kindle or get the physical one for $9.99 as a paperback, and then do all the highlighting. That's what I like to do. That's what Amy likes to do. You can always tell when we've read a book because there's highlighting all the way through it. So grab the physical book or grab the information and get started yourself now.
And if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's $0. So you can get it on Kindle Unlimited. So
different options there for you.
You can read it for free. They've got a 3 months free deal on Kindle right now. So you can click through that and get 3 months of free Kindle and read Steve's book and download that onto your Kindle. I know I love Kindle. My daughter loves Kindle, and I really love Audible. Audible's my favorite. Then I can clean the house and listen to books at the same time. So
multitask.
Awesome. Well, Steve, it has been amazing having you on. We really appreciate your time. We would love to have you on again. It sounds like you're going to have more books coming out probably. And if you have any authors that you want us to bring us on, message me. Let me know. We can add, if we can add value to your authors, we would love to.
Especially those weird authors.
Oh yeah, we'll talk to them. We'll put them on.
All right. Well, yeah, I work with a couple of authors every day. So we'll bombard you with all kinds of emails.
I love it. I love it. That sounds great. Well, can they find you on social media?
Yeah, just Google me, Steve Kidd. I'm any of the social medias, Steve Kidd.
Cool. So if you have more questions, feel free. But in the meantime, click that link below, click through and go follow him. If you go follow him on Amazon, when his new books come out, you will get notified about it. So that's a great thing. So thank you so much for your time, Steve. We're always honored that you took the time to spend with us. And we look forward to having another conversation with you.
Thanks so much for having me. It was a real pleasure.
Awesome. Have a great day. Great.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome.
Really
and helping a bunch of other people as well achieve that goal, that potential of themselves. So many people are like, I don't even know where to start. Well, grab Steve's book, and that's one way to start right there.
Also, if you click into that link and click just under, right underneath the title, it'll say by Steve Kidd, and it's in blue. And he's got some good ratings on this book, by the way. Click into that, and then you can see all of his other titles. So if you are curious about some of his titles, that will pull that up. So he's got some great titles and some great books. So awesome. Thanks, USS Rover. Thanks, Ginny. Thank you, guys. Everybody in the chat is thanking Steve. They love the interview. Awesome. Thank you so much. Very cool.
All right. And you could, Amy mentioned talking about Audible. You could be on Audible, listening to a book, and doing food prep at the same time with the Granted by Grace. Here it is. And I was asked last time, can you pop these guys in the dishwasher? Yes, you can. It's a cutting board. So it's a cutting board. Now, on top of the cutting board, you can also put, can I get them? I stuck them in here. There's two of these cutting placemats that you can place on top here.
Whoa.
Whoops.
that was a drop.
The one I wasn't holding. So yeah, you can just sit it on the top there, and it's got a little drip column around here. So whatever you're chopping, if it's super juicy, it doesn't slip off anywhere. And here's the really great thing is this little guy that slid out, inside is a different form of grater or julienne or whatever. And it sits in the groove up the top here, and this slits in underneath. So, as you can see right there, and it doesn't slip off because it's actually pops into a little opening that fits exactly it. If it was over here, see, but over here, in. So everything that you grate or slice, whatever, drops down into your dish. Pull the dish out. It's got a nice little handle here, groove, so you can just stick your fingers in, pull him out. And the lid pops on top. Nice and solid. You can pop this in the fridge. When it's all done, you can pop him in the dishwasher. And so there's 4 different trays that come, and here is the finer grater. So this is a smaller grater. The other one was the large. This is the small. Oops. And then we have these 2. There's the second slicing mat. 2 more dishes here. So this one is for your rind. So if you want to get some lemon peel or lime peel or some kind of rind, or ginger or your turmeric, fresh turmeric root, boom, 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 boom. And this one's like your julienne or your slicer, you know, those potato chips. So your carrots, your cucumber. So you can use it really quickly, simply, and easily. And this acacia wood, super high quality, does not warp. So it's not going to warp on you. You can clean it. You can throw these in the dishwasher, throw these in the dishwasher. And it's a really great little design because it looks nice, looks super sweet and nice. Right there. See, look at this. Isn't that beautiful, nice wood finish right there? Little handles on the side to lift and carry with this beautiful mill prep board system with the 4 graters and the 2 plastic chopping boards and 4 containers as well to store all that in. Great little system all together. And of course, we would use it for things that we're going to put into a salad or cooking with. Yet you could also use it. We were discussing last week. Say you had doing tacos at night. You'd want to have all your shredded lettuce, your shredded cheese, you get your jalapeno. You can put whatever things you wanted in there with a little serving spoon. I was actually thinking you'd even drop your taco in here, fill him up. But yeah, have your little taco stands up here, pull them out. You could use it for serving. If desserts, all of a sudden you had a whole lot of, the sprinkles you wanted to put on your desserts. Or you slice up all your fruit and you have your fruit under here and this is your dessert station. People go, oh yeah, I want some extra of that on my dessert. So you can use it in many different ways.
I actually thought about using it the other day. I made a mango salsa facial. And I was thinking about, I almost ran up here and got it because I was like, oh man, this would be perfect for the different, like the tomatoes, the cucumber, the mango.
Yeah, whatever you want to cut up, you can cut it up and pop it in. Even if you don't use any of those graters, what you can do is slice it and just slide it off into the dish without the grater or the lid on it. So you can cop up anything you want. Say there's something, it's like, I don't want to use this. I want to do big, thick chunks of something or other. Okay, chop, chop, chop. There you go. Dish full of it. Very simple, very easy, great design, great way to use this kitchen utensil, chopping board, storage. There's a whole lot of things this does just as a one-off, let alone the combination of all of them. And acacia wood, doesn't warp, beautifully made, feels nice and soft, and it's a great gift idea. This is a fabulous gift idea because look at the box has this nice kind of pattern on it as well. So when someone unwraps this and goes, "Ooh, this is interesting," and then pulls it out, they're absolutely excited and delighted by the full aspect of everything that is included and the whole way that it works. The Granted by Grace for chopping board with 4 containers and lids, the board mill prep system, 4 graters, 2 plastic chopping boards. So a whole lot of combinations in here. And it has like a step 1, step 2 little info sheet here. So yeah, this is it. This is the fabulous Granted by Grace chopping board system.
I love it. I love it. Very cool.
Yeah.
So this next product, I had to throw it on here because you guys are actually going to see my hair getting styled in real time. So this is, I thought this would be really, really a great product for Jenny. I just tried it. I just heard about it a couple days ago, and it just arrived in the mail this morning from Amazon. So just from this morning. So I jumped in the shower, and what it is you basically put this on in sections, and it is a air drying styler. So it's a deep repair air dry styler, and it's a split. It connects the split ends. And as my hair has been drying, it's starting to get fluffier and fluffier. So you kind of see me doing like this. But normally, because I'm kind of like crunching it up, I did brush it out first. But normally my hair is not curly. It's frizzy. And it doesn't really dry really nicely. And so with this, it's actually drying with some volume as it goes on, and you can watch it as it goes on. So like if you watch from the beginning of the show, it was really wet and dry. And now as it's drying, it's still wet. But as it's drying, it's getting a little bit fluffier and a little bit fluffier. So then I would probably throw a little bit of hairspray on it. But it's a great way to style your hair without blow drying it or any heat treatment, because sometimes our hair needs a bit of a break. And so I thought I would try it live on the show today, and that's what I did.
So yeah, it's damage control, UV protection, frizz control, nourishing, rejuvenating, and heat protection. So it does a lot and saves you time. You can jump in the shower in the morning, pull, and then go about your quick morning setup and then go, oh yeah, my hair's all done now, as opposed to saving you those 10, 15 minutes in front with the hair dryer and all that can actually damage your hair.
And check out the back. It's actually kind of like curly. Like it's like coming out kind of curly.
Little curls and ringlets in there.
Yeah. So it's like a beachy wave, kind of like you spent the day at the beach, which is kind of cool. And then my next thing is I want to try is like maybe some like curlers, like dry curlers.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe I'll try the underwear on my head trick.
Yeah,
we saw a video where a girl put her underwear on her head and then wrapped her hair around the underwear, and it came out really cool, curly.
Yeah,
might give it a go.
I like the one where you use the socks. So you got tight little socks, and you put them upside down.
I like putting them over the
Yeah, and then you curl your hair around the sock and then roll the open sock back over. So it's these little bubbles of sock, and socks are nice and soft. So as you move around, and then you wake up in the morning, you pop them off. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's citrus scent, a light citrus scent.
You know what's funny though? It doesn't smell like citrus. It says citrus scent, but it more smells like it smells like cocoa butter.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
nice.
I love the smell of this.
And yes, it's paraben free and phthalate free.
And sulfate free and gluten free.
Not that you should eat the stuff. So
don't eat it. But it's frizz control. It nourishes. It's got a split end repair, and I'm kind of excited about this one. I thought Jenny might like this one. I thought it would be great for Jenny's hair. Jenny's got really curly hair, so this will take all the frizz out and let you air dry it, and it'll dry beautifully. So cool.
And then use it while you're traveling, and use this while you're traveling. The portable door lock is fantastic. You get a set of instructions, very simple to use, comes a little carry bag. It is phenomenal. It'll use the smaller or the larger hole in the door, slip in there. You slide this heavy duty triangle device down into the door, and it pushes up tight against the door. And this metal frame is held against the metal door frame. So no one can open that door. So you can use this on any inward opening door for your safety and protection. It works very simple. It's lightweight, easy to carry. Everyone should have at least one or two of these in their travel bag for their safety. Great if your kids are going away at a dorm or a travel place and you want that extra layer of security and protection. Yes, definitely handy, those door locks. And talking about traveling, this is the Raw Hoxia cell phone. What?
I can never say it.
Oh.
Roxia, Roxia.
It's probably pronounced different by other people, but that's how we're going to roll with it today.
All right,
So
then.
this is really cool. This guy goes into your vent, and it's got that little hook, and it screws in and out. So you screw him out, pop him in, pulls him nice and tight, doesn't move. This guy here, 360 degrees rotation, and there's a nice couple of inches gap between your car vent and the cell phone mount, so the air still circulates around your car. This guy attaches on this end with a ball mount, so 360 degrees and different angles with that. And what's really cool is this little button on the side here. Push him. My hand was on it. Push him, they pop out. So ratchets in. So you push this little button, so you're not working hard against any spring. Drop your phone in. Pop him on. All good to go. So that is the Raw Hoxia car phone mount. And this next little guy is the U-Green. I can get it. This is the U-Green charger. Oops.
Boy, you are droppy today.
Yep.
That's like the third or fourth one.
Absolutely.
Fifth.
Yeah, I'll get it in a sec. Let's just jump onto this guy. So here is the U-Green. This is a multiple port charger. So what's very cool about this is it has the USB and it's got the 3 USB-Cs. The one that you're seeing has 2 USB-Cs. The only difference between this one and the 2, price. And that's because this one has 3. The one you're looking at right there has 2. So that's basically what it is. It has the 2 ports for USB-C and 1 for USB. Very, very handy, lightweight. I travel with this guy all the time, all over the place. And certainly makes life a lot easier, being able to just plug that guy in. Now, U-Green has some other great things as well. U-Green has this super fun little charger that makes a big difference as well, because you can charge him up and then just carry him around. You can use him as a charger, a battery charger, or you can have him plugged in using it as a charger, and he looks super, super cute. Check this out.
This little charger from U-Green that looks like a little mini robot is the cutest thing I think I've ever seen, and I'm in love with it. And I'm gonna probably have to hide this from my grandson because he's definitely gonna love this charger. It is so cute. It's got little feet, and that's where the little plug-in is. And you can see that I plugged it in, and you've got the 3 different modes on it. So I'd like to thank U-Green for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. Their products are top notch. So here's the 3 codes on it. It shows you the little face. If it's got the little curved eyebrows with the nose, it's recharging. If it's just got the curved eyebrows and no nose, it's charged, ready to go. And if it's got just the flat eyes like that and then the charge symbol, it's charging, it's standing by. So that's what it's on, because it needs to be charged up. So I'll have to spend time charging it up, but it was still on standby. So meaning it needs a little bit to charge, which is great. I'm going to leave it here and charge it. But what's cool about this is you've got 1 USB-C, one USB port and 2 USB-C ports because it's got the little guys there. Really cool. And these are actually going to be universal soon. So it's probably going to be the universal charging soon, those two. So it is fantastic. Super cute. Great to just throw in your bag. Really compact, and it's going to charge up your phones. It's going to charge up anything that you need as you're just traveling around. Very cool. Great for your travel bag. Thank you again, Ugreen.
So that's it. Isn't that cute, that little guy, little robot guy? Super, super handy to have, charged up, looks cute, a lot of fun. And the other charger I was showing is 36% off, and that guy is 35% off. So Ugreen's got some great sales right now. It's highlighted there in your carousel. Go ahead and click into the Ugreen store, check out what else they have. You might be able to find that they still have some of these bigger guys left if you want one of them. This is my favorite. Of course, the two-prong one is Amy's favorite. She likes it a little bit tinier. I have that the bigger guy for when I travel. Here we also have the ESR store. They have a couple of really great chargers as well that we've got on the carousel. The one I've just highlighted just now is the air vent one. And with this guy, you can actually plug him into your air vent, or you can, he's got a little sticky pad, you can stick him onto the bonnet, not the bonnet, the dashboard of your car. And what's really cool is it plugs in with a power cord already, and it's magnetic. So all I do is pick my phone up, and it magnetically sticks to the vent charger and is charging it. It's with the key charging process. So that MagSafe key charging element that's connected to it just like pops him on, boom, starts charging him up straight away. And that's really handy. You're not having any cords plugged in and out of your phone. You just pop him up, there you go, pull him off. Very, very handy, super fast charger. You can have it attached to your event with a little event thing, or you can have it attached to the dashboard, and it rotates, it moves, and it's very handy. Very, very handy indeed. And it is just 26 bucks. And then the next guy on the hit parade is actually from ESR. It's on a little bit of a discount right now. So yeah, 13% off, but you're saving like nearly 10 bucks there. It was 60 down to 51. So $59.99 to $51.99. This is again the MagSafe car mount charger with Cryo Boost. Now, what that Cryo Boost does is it creates a cooling effect for your phone. We know that when your phones are being constantly used, searching for satellites and everything else, especially when they're in the car, and I always use mine for my maps and GPS, the phone can heat up. So this is cooling your phone at the same time. Definitely a wonderful extra bonus that you can have to protect your phone from any injury. And if you happen to injure yourself, we got these products here from Niceful. Yeah. This is the silver calcium wound dressing, 4-inch by 4-inch. It's HSA and FSA eligible. Highly absorbent silver calcium alginate wound dressing pads. And you get 10 in the pack. And they're really, really nice big size like this. And that alginate actually is a naturally derived product, I believe from kelp and seaweed, that creates a healing gel-like substance when it comes in contact with the wound. So it allows for the oxygenation and the breathing aspect to take place and protect it from any other infections. So that guy is super, super good for the body. And also the Niceful, it's 23% off on those bandages. Niceful's got a bunch of discounts happening. So jump in and have a look at anything that you're currently getting. Just check out them, good trusted brand. And they also have this, it's a pack of 4 rolls of silicone tape. Really great for putting on, for repositioning stuff, for not ripping the skin. If you've got sensitive skin, it's very handy. It's repositional medical tape and waterproof. So it's very easy to use, very easy to tear and break, but super sticky, but not so sticky Not that kind of sticky. There's like, it hurts when you rip off, but oh, well, this isn't moved forever. And you go to peel off, and you're like, oh, it peels off. So yeah, I don't know how they designed that to magically work that way, but they do. Pain-free removal when you remove it. It's great for elderly, children, infants, sensitive skins, easy to tear for where you tear it where you need, pop it out. So yeah, they are some great products. And then we've got the Shine World cordless massager. Oh my God, these guys are phenomenal. He has the battery pack in. So this chargeable battery pack, you can take him out. You could walk around with him and just use him for your cell phone, or you can use him for this massage. And these buttons here, power on. See how it started to light up? It has infrared lamps in it. Now the heat button on this end, if I push him again, it goes a little bit brighter. Push him again a little bit brighter. You can see it's changing color here. So that's off. Low, medium, high. And this is vibration. Low, medium, high, off, and just about. And power off. So that's the infrared massage part. So it gives massage, and you put it around your waist and can massage your lower back. You can also spin around and massage and infrared heat your stomach. It helps drop weight, or it helps your intestines go through their natural process. You can put it on your shoulder, you can put it on your elbow, your arm, your knee. You can put it anywhere else. Designed specifically for the backs as your first option, yet you can use it in any other place around the body as well. Great for any young ladies with period cramps to help support in that area. Mm. And then we've got the Demora is also a great company with bandage options for you. So the Demora bandage options, the first one is the Sacrum silicone foam dressing. It's a nice big super absorbent pad that can go on the small of your back. If you're bedridden and you'll find that in this part of the body, there's the small of your back right here, where the spine curves back out before it goes into your lumbar spine, it can get irritated by constantly being in bed, and you'll get bed sores there. And then they become super painful, then you can't sleep, so your recovery. There's a whole lot of elements to the fact that this little bandage, super easy to go on and pop him on, and protects any of those sores from getting a lot worse and allows them to heal. So this is a great bandage in that regard. We also have the super absorbent from Demora. So yeah, click on into the Demora, and
they've got lots of choices.
They've got a bunch of discounts on as well right now. So click on the store, see what you want to do, check them both out, and see what could be good for you. But this is super absorbent, nice and thick, nice and super absorbent, and nice sticky outside area, so it fully seals the wound, which locks fluid away from the skin, maximum absorbency for a healthy draining of wounds. You want to, when the body's eliminating that stuff out of the wound, you want to suck it away, replace the pad, and the body will heal a lot quicker. And then if you don't want your wounds to be so obvious that you've got a bandage on, these ones are really good. The only thing that is visible is the little paddy part. So all the other part around it is nice and transparent. Oh, yeah. So transparent ones, and then we also have there's the wound dressing, and then there's also the transparent like packages, which I've highlighted just now, which is, say you've got a tattoo or you've got a scratch or something. I used it when I had some gel pads I was putting on my sore shoulder, and so those gel pads didn't get rubbed off during the night, rolling back and forth in the bed. I put those little transparent patches just to hold it down and seal it down. It worked fantastic. So I went through half of these in a week myself, putting them on several times a day. They're great. Now, if you've got a tattoo or you've got a scar, these are breathable, allow the healing process, but stop contamination and protect it. And they're waterproof, so you can pop them on. I think it lasted for almost a week for me with one of them when I just put it on for an extended period of time. When I had the little in my arm, the glucose monitor on, which can get knocked off super easy as you walk through doors like I would. Put it over it, kept it there, in and out of the shower for a good week, no problem at all. So there are some definitely great options and unique designs for you to deal with any of those issues that you might be dealing with for the body, cuts and wounds and whatnot. Another good thing about getting healthier, taking care of your body, is drink plenty of water. I don't know how many times we've said it, but we can't say it enough. Drink plenty of water, and filtered water, not just straight out of the tap, because there's so many things in our water these days. It's increasingly something to be aware of and concerned of. Now, you drink a cup of water, you're like, someone goes, oh yeah, I drink water out of the cup. Oh, great. In 20 years, though, you'll be re-getting this. So it's not about, I take the drug, oh, I don't feel anything. It's not like, oh, an electric shock. It's a continual buildup of things. So do something now to get healthier water in your body. And the water drop picture here is great. Fits into the door of your fridge. You can fill it up through this little label here. This little light will come on when you need to replace the filter. And if you're having a party and you just need an extra jug for the kids, whatever, you pull this guy out, fill it up there. Or have a look at this filter. It's got 2 filling holes. So what that does is it filters twice as fast. And really good. You can get it in different colors, and it's a 9% off right now, plus an additional 5% if you collect 2 or more of the items. And then have a look at this guy. He's on a great deal right now. Your Dream Egg. The Dream Egg white noise machine. Bum, 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 bum. Dream Egg white noise machine. Very cool. Comes with the cord and everything just to plug him in with all the different options around there. Push the button and he goes. Now this part up here actually can light up. So this the Dream Egg D1 sound machine, great for babies with that night light, or it's got a white noise machine with this baby light in there. So you put it in the room. It's got a 24 high fidelity sounds. 24 high fidelity sounds. What that means is that it has 7 white noise option sounds. It has 7 sounds of like the fan, which is different to the white noise, but actually create a soothing sensation to allow you to go to sleep. Plus it has 10 natural sounds like birds, creeks, rivers, oceans, all these kind of natural sounds as well, which are only at 28% down from $50 to $35. And this actually won the Editor's Choice by USA Today. So yeah, really is a great little thing, and it's got a timer on it, so you can set it for 30 minutes, 60 or 90 minutes, and then walk away. There's a 5% coupon. Make sure you click that 5% coupon, plus you're automatically getting the 28% off. And there's also a little tab I'm seeing. This is get 1 free item. Dream Egg has a lot of options, a lot of great products. So go check it out. Check it out now.
Nice.
What the options are for you. Here we have, oh, my table's starting to get full. I'll have to empty them. Here we have the VTop Mart. Dun, 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 4-pack clear stackable storage organizers. We actually we got sent these. We liked it so much. We got more. So and you can actually look in. You can get them in a 4-pack, 2-pack, 6-pack, 8-pack. But have a look at the per count in it. The 4-pack right now is $6.75 per count, where the 2-pack is $8.55 per count. The 4-pack is your better option. In fact, you're better off to get 2 4-packs than 1 8-pack right now. It would be a cheaper deal. But these slide all the way in and out. Plus, they're restackable, so you can, when it's sat down on a counter, you can easily just change them around. See, now it's stackable the other way around. So what's good is you can put makeup in here, you can put your hair stuff, you can put your toiletry stuff, you can have it underneath your bathroom sink and your kitchen sink. You can put a whole lot of different things in here. Makes it nice and stackable for more storage space and easy to see. So you can go, there it is. Craft rooms. Craft rooms are really great with these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely a wonderful item to have. And Govee. Dun, 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 dun.
Govee is awesome.
Is awesome. Here is the Govee robotic curtain light. So you can actually create different images on your Govee light curtain. So he hangs up super easily. He's already said he's got, I think, 520 LED lights. Yeah, 520 LED lights, all in these strung. So I think there's, I don't know, 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 there. So there's 26 LED lights and 20 across. 20 rhythm strings, 26 LED lights. And each one of those LED lights, g'day, PC Pill.
Hey, how you been?
Each one of those lights can be individually doing a different thing, like beats to the music. So with your Govee app, you just connect Bluetooth to this guy, and then you can change that programming any way you want. And there's a whole bunch of preset programs and a whole bunch of GIFs, GIF. So those little repeated animations, repeated animations, repeated animations, repeated animations.
How long do you do this? For a while.
As long as I'm feeling entertained by it. Could be forever. I can entertain myself for hours. You'll be surprised.
You sure can.
Usually when I'm asked to do something else.
Repeating forever.
Which I found my trigger point is typically when someone asks me to do something. So yeah, Govee, awesome. So easy. You think, where am I going to hang for Halloween? Hang him in front of the window next to the front door. Hang him on your garage. The garage door comes down.
Door would be cool.
Comes going back up. And you just program it. Boom, done. With the Govee app. You've got all your decorations up in a matter of seconds. It is brilliant.
Brilliant.
Govee has some really great...
the Govee app is amazing, being able to import images to the curtain lights. Yeah.
Yeah. You get your own images up there as well. That's a great point. Great point. This is another great point. Oh, yeah. So we move on. And thanks for sharing that. Yeah, that is a cool attribute. So a double pointer.
Double pointer.
Bump. Huh. What about some confetti? Yay! Happy Chinese New Year, everyone. You're the snake. Hey, these are from Up Simples. Now, the first one is a 2-pack. You get a 2-pack of your certificate frame, which you put a certificate in. And the mount, you got a darker mount than a gold inlay mount. So the mounts are chunk certificate. It has glass that goes inside here, a thin layer of glass. We took it out, otherwise we're just basically using this like a mirror to show you anything. And you can hang it on the wall, and you can sit it up vertically, sit it up horizontally. You got those two options with the little desk stand for you. Great item to put your certificates in, pop them on your wall. Best place for your certificates to be. They look great there. Now, you get 2 in the pack, and you can get different colors. You can get burgundy colored wood. It's faux wood. You can get the black, you can get the burgundy color, and I think white or gold. Let me have a quick look. No, there's other different colors to it. I know there's burgundy, which is my favorite. There's the mahogany, sorry. Mahogany, black mahogany, and mahogany blue. So it's actually the mahogany red kind of border with a blue template, which is super nice. Either you can get them in packs of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Now these guys are also from Up Simples, and these are a pack of photo frames, picture frames. And this pack of frames, oh dang it, hit the wrong button twice in a row. This pack of frames is a set of 5, and you have a thin layer of perspex, and you just peel the thing off the perspex and keeps it nice and clean, non-scratched. It's got a little mount and the metallic type frame. You can get a whole collection of different sizes. There's like 30 different sizes, 20, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah, there's like 20 different sizes for different photos. You can get them in a 5-pack. And these gravelly little bundles are awesome. And you get many different colors. You can get a brown frame, black, brown, gold. We've got the gold. You can get gray. You can have a faux wood frame, silver, white. So a lot of different options for the photo frame. Definitely a great little thing you can do is if you've got little kids and they do drawings, they get such a buzz out of popping the drawing in the frame and then just changing it every now and then, just putting a new one of their little drawings that they've done in a frame. Don't tell them about them, we'll let them notice it. And you'll see how much delight they get from seeing their stuff in a frame. And so that's a very cost-effective way with these photo frames, pack of 5 that you can have around the house that be thrilling your children constantly with that. And they're 25% off right now, so definitely worth having a thought about. We've used them in many different ways. This is Amy's shirt.
Love Hotouch. This is from Hotouch. I love the size. I went and got a bigger size so it could be baggier, so I could use it as an overcoat or tie it down at the bottom or kind of tuck one side in and kind of let it hang. It's really casual but comfortable, and it looks super nice. It's the material's kind of like how would you explain this material?
I think it's cotton.
But it's meant to be kind of it's not wrinkled, but
ruffled. No, not ruffled.
It's meant to be kind of rough. Crushed or rough.
I think it's crushed is the phraseology. Hey,
it's
folks,
really cool.
What do you call the material that has that kind of
yeah, Amy's favorite color.
Yeah, it's cotton linen, but it's got kind of it doesn't have to be smooth linen. It's got a kind of a casual vibe.
Yeah, casual vibe, but it still is like nice, like casual, comfy, but at the same time, like stylish, really stylish, silky. It's not silky.
It's not silky.
I don't know what to call this.
Let me hold it up close to the.
It's kind of got like a rough pattern to it.
It's kind of got like this patterny thing to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
And PC Pill said he needs more wall space to mount those Govee lights up.
No, the picture frames. He needs more wall space
for
the picture frames.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What about behind the bathroom door? So then you don't see it until you're like, whoa, there's it. What if you put on the back of your bathroom door a whole bunch of pictures from a friend's social media account?
He says all the things. All the things.
Frames and Govee lights, all of them. Yeah. The Govee lights are great. Hanging them in front of from the inside of a mirror, like your windows that face out to the street. So you just hang them up above those windows. So people looking in are seeing this thing still go on. That way, no problem with anything happening to them. And you're still entertaining with your own choice of how to do it. You literally have no wall space. It reminds me of that story. The young kid call up and go, "Oh, hello, I'll do it with you. I just imagine I called you. Hello, is Mr. Wall there?"
Is Mr. Wall? No, Mr. Wall's not.
No
Mr. Wall here.
There's no Mr. Wall. Is Mrs. Wall there?
There's no Mrs. Wall here.
Oh, are there any walls there? No. What's keeping your roof up? So if you have no wall, and I'm glad you said space, no wall space, then yeah.
Oh,
No walls
boy.
would be a total different thing altogether.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's
Oh boy.
do you remember any of those like what do you call them? Phone
They
pranks.
like prank phone calls.
Prank phone
We
calls.
did. I remember being like probably like 10 or 11 years old, and because back then there was no caller ID, so you could kind of get away with it. You could kind of call people and get away with it, and then it was only landline phones, right?
Right.
And we would say, "Is your refrigerator running?" And they'd be like, "Well, yeah, my refrigerator's running." Well, you better go catch it.
You better shut the door before it escapes.
Yeah, you better get it.
Yeah.
What do elves learn in school?
What do elves learn in school? What do elves learn in school? Elves, the little things. So let's think of what do you learn in school? See if we can do a link. English, math, science, trigonometry, geometry, social studies. I'm not you're going to have to tell us. I'm not getting a link. Elves, but little studies, micro studies.
Micro learning.
Micro learning. Alphabet.
The alphabet.
Oh, that's
good.
fun.
That's
Good
cute.
one. Good
That's
one.
cute. I
Good
like that one.
You
And
got
you
me.
stumped Jamie. Good job.
Got me bonus points. I did not. I see it now, but I didn't. I went too deep too quick.
Dad joke of the day.
Dad joke of the day. Very good.
Like it a lot.
I'll have to sleep on it. Get it? So here we have the Hans Sleep mattress topper. Mattress topper. Very cool. It's all vacuum sealed in here. Like if we take it out of here, it takes up like 4 times this space, 5 times, 10 times. It swells up between 2 inches where it's sewn and 3 inches in between, so it kind of bubbles up into these things. It's got nice deep side pockets that elasticize, that pop around so the mattress doesn't move. And she was always late to the ball. She kept running away from the ball. Why was Cinderella? I just saw it pop up in my peripheral. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? I'm like, I bet you that's got something to do with soccer ball. Yes. Boom. Got it.
You know it.
So yeah, this thing doesn't slip and slide off your mattress. Those little pockets go down over sides. Nice deep pockets, fit any size mattress. And we've popped these guys on our air mattresses, which aren't comfortable to sleep on. Put these guys on, super comfortable to sleep on. Whereas as been, oh, that was the best sleep I've ever had. I went, what kind of mattress is it? It's an air mattress. Really? So yeah, they're surprised. Surprised at how great it can turn your cheap mattress into a fancy feeling mattress. What happened to the mermaid at the dance?
Ooh.
I don't know, but
She couldn't use her legs.
Something fishy went on, that's for sure.
Hmm.
I see no legs, flip flop fins. They wouldn't let her boyfriend dolphin. They wouldn't let. She pulled a muscle.
She pulled a muscle. Oh, that's funny.
Good one.
Kinda
Good
like
one.
that
Good
one.
one. This little guy is such a comfy bed for your pet. So, have you got any fluffy loved ones? Little fluffy furry family? Check out this bed for them.
This is the great LaShore pet bed. It looks like a big giant flower. This is faux Sherpa wool, and the seams here are overlocked and are super sturdy and super strong. On the back, it's got this non-slip base for it. So it's super comfy, and the round design is great for dogs because they love to get in and snuffle with their nose and scratch with their paws, and that super strong stitching makes that nice and durable for them. It's a faux Sherpa wool, soft to touch, nice and soft and supportive. And when they lay down here, they pop their little head up over the sides. Super comfortable for the pets. Thanks for sending it to us to compare and share. This is a great little pet bed. Comes in different sizes, different colors. Go check them out for yourself.
They certainly are a great little bed. It says faux Sherpa wool. It's a little bit thicker faux Sherpa wool. So it's great for the pets to scratch and play and chew and everything else. PC Pill's saying that the furry kids Their cats love theirs. So cats or dogs, both are going to love it. PC Pill's got to go. Back to work. Oh, it's always a pleasure to have you hanging around with us for a tad. Drop in to say hi. And all the best for 2025 and the Chinese New Year. And for wisdom and transformation. Dun, 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 dun. A compelling year coming up. Now, this next guy is also got faux Sherpa wool from the Ekasiga wearable blankets. But this faux Sherpa wool on the inside here is so soft. It really is like a baby lamb. It is so, and it's a faux Sherpa wool, and it feels so soft and warm. This is all the way on the inside, even on the inside of the pockets. And what's on the outside is this ultra soft flannel fleece. So this one's Amy, pop it on, and she's like, we call her the comfy ninja.
The comfy ninja.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm super ninja in those. You see me coming. You see, yeah, there's nothing ninja about that.
Yeah.
But maybe the turtle, though, maybe.
The comfy turtle?
The comfy turtle.
Comfy ninja, all dressed in black. She puts this on, pulls the head down, and she'll just be in the kitchen next to the fridge. And then when I open the fridge, she goes, "Are you really eating, Matt?" And I'm like, when did you get here? Yeah, she does it.
And that's why he's lost 38 pounds. No, I'm just kidding.
Then she stands there for hours just waiting. Or maybe it just feels like that. Just because I approach the fridge like this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What are you doing? Nothing! Nothing! Oh, yeah. So there's that one. And this one here from Eki Seeger is mine. And you can get some with a fun little pattern on the inside. This one, again, the faux Sherpa wool on the inside and the outside, the flannel fleece. Nice big. This one, I'm 5'11" and a tad. And it covers me all the way. It goes all the way to the ground. So my feet are kept nice and warm, my arms. And at any point in time when it's cold and there's high wind, this is the most comfortable thing out there. Or instead of heating up a whole big house in winter, you pop one of these on, doesn't matter what temperature the house is, you're luxuriously warm. Sit down, have a cup of hot cocoa while you watch TV snuggled up on the couch. These things are fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And they've got some discounts on them right now. So go check all that out for what's possible there. Talk about snuggling up on the couch for something warm. These guys are the Geek Chef Air Fryer Toaster Oven Combos. Get a load of this. This is the awesome Geek Chef Countertop Air Fryer Oven, which is a 6-slice, 24.5 quart air fryer toaster oven combo. Thanks for sending this to us to compare and share this great addition to our home. Now, it's lightweight. It's around 20 pounds. You can easily place it anywhere or store it away when not in use. It comes with a baking pan, the air fryer basket, an oven rack, and of course, oven rack, it comes with a convenient drip tray that catches fat and oils, making it super easy to clean. Plus, there's an instruction manual. It has a 24.5 quart capacity with 3 rack levels, allowing you versatility with your cooking. It offers 7 menu mode options with 5 preset cooking functions to warm, broil, toast, bake, and air fry to meet your cooking needs. With 4 simple knobs, there's a 60-minute timer, a temperature control, there's the function selector over there. And then, of course, there's the toast darkness control. Plus, you can download the Geek Smart app to access hundreds of recipes. The oven's temperature ranges from warm to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and the 1700 watt strong power quickly cooks, making it super efficient to cook food in the healthiest way by cutting down over 85% of the fats.
The large glass viewing door in the window and this inner oven light make it easy to monitor your cooking progress, and it looks nice in any kitchen.
Oops. I hit the button too many times again today. And I'm unmuting us and then remuting us straight away. So that is the Geek Chef air fryer oven. And this is another Geek Chef air fryer oven that just highlighted in the carousel. Best option is to click on the Geek Chef store. Click on the Geek Chef store and go have a look. They've got some great deals on espresso machines. We've got a Geek Chef espresso machine downstairs. They've got air fryer ovens. They've got toasters. They've got a whole collection of great little items available for you to improve, and scales. The digital scale that connects to the app on your phone, and the portable air fryer cooker. So you can cook it all up, take it over to a friend's place, and then pop him in and just reheat your stuff through there. So yeah, have a look at all the different options that Geek Chef has got going on by clicking the Geek Chef store. And these the Libalubus boxing gloves here are actually on a discount right now. They are. These are Amy's boxing gloves.
They are. These are great boxing gloves, and yeah, just like this. And we've got actually a great boxing. Do we still have a boxing bag?
Yeah, we do.
Can we get rid of it?
No.
You have a great boxing bag downstairs. I used to actually teach boxing. I taught boxing, I taught kickboxing, and mixed martial arts, MMA.
That's right.
So at an MMA studio called Brian Johnson's Academy of MMA in Washington State.
Up there. So there's size 10, size 12, size 14, size 16. They're slightly weighted. Great for kickboxing, for sparring, for punching in a punching bag, for any form of bag workout, shadow boxing, Muay Thai, MMA. Great for boxing's great physical training. It's good fitness training for sure. And this is faux leather, and the little thumb here is connected in such a way that protects, because when you close your hand for any form of boxing or fighting, you want to close your fingers and then the thumb goes on the outside. Amateurs will pop their thumb inside and then close over it.
And you can break your thumb.
You can break your thumb. You can break your thumb. You can really hurt and damage yourself, so don't do that. So these are designed in such a way that that won't happen. Plus, what I really love about these, because one weak area that can get strained is your wrist, so strapping is great. But these boxing gloves, they have a nice thick support wrist and Velcro. So you tighten this up all the way tight around your wrist and then Velcro on. It doesn't move. And then your wrist has extra support, nice and tight in and around your wrist, giving it some fantastic support. This is these are great for the day after Christmas because that's Boxing Day. Bueller, anyone?
Bueller.
Anyone? No? Not funny, Jamie. Because it was too basic, too normal. Not like those other jokes about the mermaid pulling a muscle. And I got the Cinderella one. What was the other one? The one that I didn't get right at the beginning. That was good. Elves. What do elves learn in school? The alphabet. Boom, boom, boom. I was going into a play side thing about the whole thing, talking about what other things can we play with that about the elves, and what other mind challenges do you have out there for us? So yeah, those boxing gloves, 13% off right now, and they're an Amazon choice item. The Libalupus. Fill at the Libalupus store. It says visit that. You will see they've got a lot of other options there for your health and fitness. They've got the boxing wraps, boxing gloves, MMA gloves.
They've got the MMA punching mitts. Those are great too.
Yeah.
The mitts are fun.
They certainly are. The mitts are up. Practice focus mitts.
I heard a hilarious comedian was talking about this guy that like previously he was a boxer, and he kind of harmed this other guy during a match, and then there was reports of him like practicing with the mitts, with somebody with the mitts.
All right.
And he actually punched a guy out who was holding the mitts.
Oh.
And the comedian was like, well, it sounds to me like he's just got really bad aim. Because if you're you missed the mitt, like you must have missed the mitt.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I was like, yeah, this guy's not a good guy. This guy's like
too much, not enough focus, too much in the
yeah, too much in the raw. Yeah, and they've actually done studies around boxing that it's very healthy. And they thought that like if you were like they thought, well, if you box, then you're gonna be angrier.
Because it's a fighting thing.
It's a fighting thing, right? But what they discovered was people that took professional boxing classes, they actually they weren't angrier. They were more calm and focused, because in order to really be effective, you have to be in composure during that. You can't, if you get into anger, that's when you lose it. And then you have lost control of your limbs,
So boxing, martial arts, any of those forms, it's about having that emotional thing that you need to fight, yet also being aware of the emotions but also having control and awareness to be present in the moment. So boxers and people in martial arts actually have more self-control and less violent action than those that don't do it. So
yeah, pretty cool.
It is a healthy little thing for you to get into, or for your family or for your kids to actually go and do. Some form. I like martial arts. Mind you, I did the kickboxing. I used to be a kickboxing trainer as well when we owned Elite Fitness Zone, and it's enjoyable. It's fun. Yet I don't know. There's something mystical about the martial arts that I like.
Well, part of it too is that it is that training where you're like learning to be in control of your own emotions. So it's like part of that training of being in the martial arts is that like centering of just. And then being in control of your own emotionality, which is key, I think, to life these days.
And something that little kids can learn right at the beginning is that self-control. So if you're thinking you got little kids that run all over the place and you want to put them in a boxing ring, start them off in the baby playpen.
Ooh, there you go.
Let's have a look at the baby playpen.
Sounds good.
This is the baby's playpen. Thanks for sending it to us to compare and share. Goes together super easy and quick. You put the T intersections in the middle first, slide the poles in either end, connect it up on the base, and then you put the suction cuff corners on the corner. Then you have your whole square base set. Then you put the verticals in, and then you connect the horizontals on the top. It goes together super quick. And then these pieces here actually Velcro over and hold it all in nice and tight, while at the same time giving some nice padding for the young child to hold around the top. The base is also slightly padded, waterproof, and you got mesh here so the child can see in and out. There's also a couple of little pockets, and this here is a ring pull for them to pull themselves up. It just opens up and connects to the top of the cage like that, and then they've got something to hold on to lift themselves up. Also, these doorways here or windows zipper all the way open, so there's plenty of room for them to crawl in, crawl out, and then you just zip it up. The zipper is only on the outside, so you as the adult have control about when they come in or out of the playpen. It's nice and sturdy, yet lightweight. And you can have it indoors. You can have it outdoors, wherever you need. You keep all their toys in. They keep the child in, let them have fun. Great little design and very handy for the parents with young kids.
Woohoo! Woohoo! 22% off.
It crashed.
22% off. The baby playpen, it's got anti-slip. You see those little corners that are popped on? They've got 4 of them on the corners on the base, have little suction pads on them. So you, for a vinyl floor or those wood floors, they just pop down, shunk, 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 doesn't move. You can also throw the little puppy dogs in there. The base is wipe clean, so it's waterproof in the sense that if the baby spilled some, or we got puppies that spilled something, it keeps them good in there. And you can also put them in the outdoors. You can also pop this up outside. Easy, it comes in that carry bag. You can carry it around with it. So there's actually a 15% off coupon that's attached to it. So there's 22% off right now, gone from 50 down to 31, and then 22% has got that first discount, plus there's an additional 15%. Just click the coupon there, and mine says 15% off coupon applied. So it's already got it added on for you. And if you're looking at any of those kid kinds of elements or what else is available, just visit the Supposia store and have a look at all the, just click the little Supposia store and see the other items. They've got playpens of many different sizes available that you can choose from right there. And they've got some little mats that can play down inside of them, so to make it look like a park or activity mat. Yeah. So that is the baby playpen, baby playpens with large baby playpens. There's a whole lot of baby stuff.
The baby.
With those guys, for sure. And for those of you just calling in right now, right at the beginning of the day, we had the author, Steve. Oh, I swiped too fast. I hate it when that happens. Just trying to scroll through to the...
Scroll to the...
Yeah, and the whole thing slid across.
That's all right.
There we go.
There we go. Only the beginning.
Amy highlighted it for you guys now.
Only the beginning. This is our author. He was amazing today, Steve Kidd. What a gentle, nice guy, right?
Yeah.
I really liked his energy. He was a great guy.
Nice, sweet, nice guy there with his book, Only the Beginnings. Helped a lot of other authors become best-selling authors on Amazon. Helps you understand the Amazon process as well. Everyone's got a story to tell, but it's not just about the story. It's about the change you can make in your life and other people's lives with that book and that book process. So definitely check out Steve Kidd. And then the next thing that we shared, I've already packed him away.
I highlighted it. Granted by Grace.
Granted by Grace. This is a phenomenal chopping board, juliennes, grater. It's got all of these things there for you to use straight away. And you've got the drawers pull out. So you pop it on the chopping board, chop it all up. It just slides straight into your drawer. If you're grating it, grate straight into a drawer or rind or peeler. And then you use that prepping food prep station for the stuff you need to use it for, or pop it in the fridge. And when it's all you need to wash it up, pop it in the dishwasher. The board is non-warping right there. So that is a great little guy. Very excited. You should have seen last week when Amy opened it. She didn't know we got it. And she was like, whoa! So very excited by it. It really is a cool item indeed.
Cool.
So yeah, and then Amy's actually, have a look at her hair right now. Let's just highlight that last guy.
It's still wet in the back, but look at how fluffy it is in the front where it's like dried. Like, remember how when I first started, it was kind of flat? The back of it looks way better. So, and I thought this would be great for Jenny's hair in particular.
So yeah, it looks really styled right now. It looks really styled. So what Amy did was come out of the shower, rubbed it in, and it's just let the air dry.
Let the air dry. And as it dries, it goes a little bit better. But what would be really cool is probably maybe doing some little ringlets around it. But I think I'll probably maybe curl my bangs, and it'll make it look even more styled.
Yeah.
If I was just to add a little curling iron to that bang area, and then maybe a little bit of hairspray. But I'm still waiting for it to dry. It's not dry yet. I've got a little bit more to go. It's quite but I love this. I love this. This is a really great solution for when I'm like getting ready for work super fast in the morning or something like that. And then I can just let it air dry. I would probably never normally go out with my hair still wet thought I would with this. So
And the fact is, it's healthy for your hair.
yeah,
So a big thing, especially as you're getting older, your hair is
It's
more affected. One is because of the nutritional elements that are going into the body.
Yeah.
If you're not supporting what's in the body, your hair and your nails and your attitudes are all affected by that. So one thing you can do with this is support your hair as you're getting older by using these methods rather than the hair dryer and other harsh chemicals. These are supportive chemicals or supportive ingredients.
and I saw it from another influencer. I bought it from another influencer on Amazon,
Uh-huh.
and I thought, I'm gonna give it a try. And yeah, so this is day one. I got it. It literally arrived this morning at 8 a.m.
She was very
I
excited.
was super excited. I was like waiting for it. I was like, yay! So I hope it comes before my shower, and
Yeah.
it did. So yeah, and it gives that kind of beach style look, which is cool. Like it looks like I've kind of been windblown hanging at the beach,
Or you've been in and out of the pool all day and you're just hanging out. What? So
casual.
yeah,
Cute.
very casual, cute. It adds a kind of a natural, healthy effect to your hair.
Yeah, it takes the frizz out because normally if it was to dry like this, it would be kind of frizzy and not look quite so styled. So
Yeah, you could
better.
probably get out of the shower, put it all in and put it in the and then just put one of those like couple of those little curly things into your bangs.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and then see how that gives it to your bangs.
Oh
some
yeah, yeah,
bounce
yeah.
Without
could.
doing anything.
I actually have done that. I've actually taken my bangs and just gone like this and kind of flipped them in like this and rolled them up and then just stuck a bobby pin in them and then I let it go and it looks kind of
Yeah.
cute. Yeah. So
Yeah.
cool.
It certainly is. It certainly is
Very
good.
cool.
So
Awesome. Well, Jamie, it has been a really fun day today. I'm still my computer is still loading. I'm entering the studio now. There we go. Oop. I don't know why I wasn't muted. Sorry about that.
Here we are.
And but what should they remember?
Hey, folks, remember, it's a tough world out there. Every single person is dealing with some struggle. It's part of the human experience. There's some struggle that they're dealing with. You mightn't see it, you might know about it, but everyone has something that they're going through. And there's one thing you can do to make the world a better place. That one little thing makes their day better, makes your day better. And it's as simple as sharing a smile. So when you're out and about, remember to share a smile with a stranger. And if you're adventurous, give them a little wink.
Woohoo!
Woo.
Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.